Are we in focus? Are we in focus? I think we're in focus. Let me know what this looks like, by the way. With regards to the colours, I learned a very valuable lesson, when was it? Last Friday, when I was recording some reels for Instagram. Had the white balance in auto, and 1 minute it was like a very cold temperature, videographers would say. Bosh. And then the next minute, it was like warm, too warm. So this is done on manual. Do you reckon I should white balance it off my Monster? Didn't work, mate. Too much silver in it. Anyway, welcome back to the channel, you beautiful people. That always tastes good. You join me in my kitchen, and I'm not feeling amazing. I am ran down. I woke up this morning, I felt absolutely written off. I thought today was going to be a day I would just hibernate and try and recover. Took Des for his morning dog walk, and I'm feeling a bit more human. For like the last couple of weeks, I've been fighting a cold off with just bombarding myself with a ridiculous amount of antioxidant, and I think it's finally caught up with me. I can't keep it at bay anymore, so today is a day of rest, mate. Do you know why? Because when you are ill, you should rest until you're feeling 100%, and then you train. Don't go into the gym and spread your germs like a muppet. No one rates that. But anyway, I am going to head to the office shortly, but before I do, I've got something to mention. And what I want to mention is this month's Alliance order. So first up we have Pumpage, mate, by JP. Because I want to be pumped AF when I'm in that gymnasium. The taste on this isn't good, I'll be honest, but I've never had a pump product that actually tasted good. Next up, the real essential in my opinion, Electrolyte Plus by Supplement Needs, mate. When it comes down to hydration, it's not a case of, right, I'm just going to down 1.5 litres of water and I'm hydrated. Don't work like that, mate. Sodium, potassium, magnesium. There's a fine balance, and it's very, very hard to manage without something like this. I take this AM and PM because I'm optimal like that. Next up, we have MVP 3.0. I'm not using this every session. I did that for about a week and I felt horrendous. If I take a full scoop, I class it as like a day ruiner. I'm like in the bin, like brain melted. So lower rotation 2 is a full scoop because I'm hinging. Lower rotation 1, I might have half. Always start with a half, see how you get on. Next up, the 1. This is JP's multivitamin, and the panel is absolutely stacked, to be fair. Get in focus, mate, get in focus. There we go. Highly rate it, highly recommend it. Next up, organ defense. The reason I got this is because I want to live, mate, ideally, while in the pursuit of getting wham. A new addition, Support Max Neuro PM. Fantastic. I've noticed a difference in taking this already. The only thing I would say is the taste. It isn't it, mate. But I must admit, when it comes down to supplements, as long as it's not protein powder, I don't care about the taste. Just get it in me, mate. Last but not least, a big old bag of Performance Isolate by JP. I have to use the isolates. I can't use whey blends. If I do, mate, I just turn into a bloke lord. I look like I'm carrying triplets, mate. I just can't digest it. But the cookies and cream flavour, it's decent. It's not bad at all. If you're looking to buy the best supplement brands, head over to Alliance Supplements and use code HARPER at checkout to give yourself 10% off. I did mention that order on Instagram a couple of days ago, but my Instagram reach is just horrendous. 1 minute's good, the next minute's absolutely in the bin. It makes no sense whatsoever. So if you didn't know what this month's order was, that's this month's order. I'm now gonna head up to the office. Welcome to the office space, mate. This is where the magic happens. I'm getting far too comfortable with this camera. I'm overexposing all these shots because according to the screen, they look better, mate. Also, I've had a few comments about this chair now over on Instagram. It's a Herman Miller sale. If you are someone who works from home, you're at a desk for a lot of the day, don't do it in a gaming chair. They're horrific. These are pretty spenny, but if you head over to a website called Back2, I'm gonna double check in the edit, but I'm pretty sure it's Back2. You get them at like trade price. I care about your money, mate. Saving your money on your supplements, saving your money on your office chair, and also saving you back at the same time. I'm just such a sound guy. Anyway, in this video, I'm just going to break down what online coaching actually is, because I think there is a huge misunderstanding. And I think it's just because the industry is just a bit of a mess, let's face it. Brain function and account that stuff. So when it comes down to online coaching, I feel like a lot of people don't actually know what it is. Of course, being a full-time online coach, I know a lot of other coaches, and we're kind of like in this bubble where I think we just expect everyone to know exactly what it is. But that's not the case. I think a lot of people are under the impression that it's very cookie cutter, normally due to the very big influencers within the space doing coaching or selling plans, where it is just a case of copy and paste, put someone's name on it and send it out. But that's not the case here. When it comes down to online coaching, it is coaching. Everything is built to the person, their lifestyle, relative to their goal. Now, I think it's best to actually talk about the systems that I use, because of course I'm sat here, 2 screens in my face for a reason. I think the best way to explain this is the systems we use, or the systems I use, is pretty much MyFitnessPal, but instead of just tracking nutrition, we're tracking everything that's needed in order to make as much progress as possible. So of course, majority of people use MyFitnessPal, they sit down, input their data for the day regarding their nutrition. My clients do that for their nutrition, their training, their sleep, their routine. Everything's noted down on the systems that we use. So when it comes down to their check-in, which is something we do once a week, I pull up their data on screen, I run through absolutely everything, I review the week, make comments on the positives, and of course the negatives, what we need to address moving forward so we can make as much progress as possible, and I make adjustments if needed based on that data. Now when it comes down to making progress, adjustments need to be made, whether that's to nutrition, training, habits, routine, whatever it may be, things need to change at some point so you can continue to make progress. For example, within my off season, my calories started at 3,000. They're now around 4,500. We haven't randomly just gone, bosh, have that mate, tuck in. It's done over time when needed to allow me to continue to make progress. And it's the same for the lads on the team. Off season, of course, when needed, more food, training adjustments when needed. When it comes down to a fat loss phase, activity adjustments when needed, calorie adjustments when needed. If you want to make serious progress, things need to be adjusted, and you can't just do it randomly. It needs to be based on data, because when everything's based on data, it's not guesswork, okay? You know what you need to do to make progress, and you can accurately adjust things to make sure you actually get to the goal. So when it comes down to online coaching, it's not a case of me just going, oh, follow upper lower bro, and here's a diet plan. It's a case of, right, this is the life we lead, this is what we're currently doing with our nutrition and training, and this is where we want to get to. Cool, so we're gonna do this, and it's built to them in detail. A common question I get is, oh, what training plan should I follow? It's like, mate, I know nothing about you. I don't know what level you train at with regards to accuracy and intensity. I don't know how long you've been training for. I don't know what you look like. I don't know how much muscle you carry. I don't know what your strengths and weaknesses are. I don't know how much time you have to train. I don't know what kit you have available, and I don't know your injury history. All these things are taken into consideration when it comes down to building someone's plan. When it comes down to inquiring for coaching, of course, a few of you will know because I've had quite a lot of inquiries through YouTube, which I'm extremely grateful for. But I digress. When someone does inquire for coaching, I send over a service outline video. I just love recording videos, mate. And this is the video of me going through the service, what it covers exactly, cost of investment. If the person watching that video is like, yeah, I want to get involved, we then jump on a call, have a good chit chat about them in detail, where they are now, where they want to get to. And then from there, we go through the next steps, which of course links to payment and then a questionnaire. Now, this questionnaire gives me all the answers I need to build their plans in detail. So what I would say is if you're looking to truly level up your physique, don't go with a cookie cutter plan off a influencer that you like. And when it comes down to choosing a coach, like an actual coach, not an influencer, it can be quite tricky to do, but my advice would be to find the one that suits you best is watch them for a while, like make sure you like their personality, see the results they put out, see how they carry themselves within their own process as well. Make sure they can actually walk the walk and they're not just sat at a laptop chit-chatting all the time. And then I would say just jump on a call and see if you get on with them. And there's so many coaches out there, you'll definitely find one that suits you from a personality standpoint, but also a budget standpoint. When it comes down to coaching, the pricing's all over the shop. Some coaches will charge £100 per month, other people will charge £500 a month. There really is massive variability in it. But if you are looking to truly level up your physique, you want to see a change, get a coach. I have a coach. I'm a full-time online coach and I have a coach because I see the value in it. I've been in the coaching process now for 3 years. And the reason I still have a coach is, like I said, I see the value in it. I'm pouring all my time into my clients. I don't really have a chance to think about myself. Also, I don't want to make decisions based on emotion. I want someone to make adjustments based on data. And also, I learn. If you want to level up your knowledge, the best way to do it is learn from a coach. Yes, these education sites are great and I do use them, but the most knowledge I've gained is from actually working with a coach and just see how they operate. But hopefully that clarifies a few things. I'm now gonna work through some check-ins and then onboarding video for Alex. I have a good feeling about this one. I think the before and after is gonna be a bit wild, mate. And we're gonna leave the video there. I think this is the first video I've posted with no training in it. This would normally be a training video, but as mentioned, I'm feeling under the weather, mate. And when you're feeling under the weather, you're not in a position to perform, you're not in a position to recover, and you don't want to spread your germs. So stay at home and rest. But I'm gonna stop talking. As always, if you want to level up your physique, head over to Instagram, send me a DM, and I can send you the service outline video regarding the online coaching service I provide. If you like it, we can jump on a call and go from there. But I'm gonna stop talking. Remember to like, subscribe, comment if you're feeling dangerous, and I'll see you in the next one.